Hello and welcome to Journey to Easter. Today is Tuesday, April 1st of the fourth week of Lent. I know I should have some joke about April Fools, but you know what? I'm going to let you just enjoy that and having some fun with others. Today's gospel is the Gospel of John, chapter 5. Just going to share another verse with you. It says, "Now there is in Jerusalem at the sheep gate a pool called in Hebrew Bethesda, with 5 porticos. And in these lay a large number of ill, blind, lame, and crippled. One man was there who had been ill for 38 years. When Jesus saw him lying there and knew that he had been ill for a long time, he said to him, 'Do you want to be well? Do you want to be well?'" You know, this pool that he was laying by and laying in, was believed to have the power of healing. Many people would come and they would lay in the waters, and they would experience that healing presence, of their infirmities. But one thing that I'm, so impressed with in this particular gospel, that kind of points to the message, I think, of the story of Jesus coming up to this man and asking him, "Do you want to be well?" is that virtue of patience, that virtue of patience. Now, mind you, it says that, he had been there for 38 years, day in and day out coming, with the belief that pool would eventually heal him. He didn't give up. He didn't quit. Those 38 years were difficult, and that patient perseverance, brought him to that healing because Jesus saw him and said, "Do you want to be well?" And sure enough, he said, "Absolutely." And he was. He got up and he walked away. I think today we need to look at this and say to ourselves, do we have the patience, to endure the difficulties and the challenges? I think sometimes those difficulties and challenges, kind of take over our lives, and, they keep us from, really putting ourselves and our trust into the hands of God. We all know that story about my knee, and that, I had this surgery 6 months ago, and, I'm still struggling with it. Trust me, I am. I'm getting there. I'm getting a little closer each day. But there's times when I let the pain, I let the stiffness, I let the disappointment of the slowness of the healing kind of control me and take my thoughts, away from God. And then I always have to come back and I look at this reading and I say, okay, patient perseverance. That virtue is what I need. That's what I need. I hope it doesn't take 38 years, Lord, but, patience is so important, but we have to trust that God will get us through. I mean, we have to do things too. You think about this man, he made his way to that pool every day for 38 years. He still did something. It's the same thing with me, same thing with you. We still have to put an effort. It isn't like we sit back and we say, it's going to happen. No, there still has to be an effort. So I guess today we need to reflect upon, that patient perseverance, that virtue of patience, but also having that trust that God will heal. Continue your journey to Easter.